is it that they actually show you what you need to see? Because it helps you to change the canvas. So if you don't like that meditation, rather do change the canvas. Okay. Change the canvas. We already did it, Jessica. Was it 6:30, my love? It was 6:30. We did the meditation. So instead of doing the inner child one, do the change the canvas, right? So if there's something in your inner child that you cannot change, right, and you don't like it and it scares you, right, then rather do the inner canvas where you take that scared moment and you put it in a canvas and then you push it to the side and then you take a new canvas and you give it a new perspective and a new meaning for you so that your mind changes the perspective of it. Change the canvas. That's right. Thank you, Sammy. Change the canvas. Right. We were talking about, you're welcome, Jessica. We were talking about telepathy. Okay. Telepathy. What is tele? What is tele? It's actually quite easy. Yes, subscribers call. I'm going to do a video today about that. Candace, it's on Discord. You need to join Discord. Energy lane. You can call it an energy lane. There is a bigger shift going on. Lots of things feel different. Okay, you did. I'll send you the friend request and see if it comes. Just click on the link, Candace. If you click on the link and you join Discord, just join. Click on the link. You should be able. I did change the link. There was something wrong with the link. Feel different and off or just adjusting. Is there a bigger shift going on? Lots of things feel different and off or just adjusting. Deanna. It's an emotion, like they're telling me it's an emotional roller coaster. I'll tell you why. So, Deanna, let me explain to you. Yeah, all right. Do you know how you've got the consciousness, right? Consciousness is what? It's thoughts, right? Right. So there was a lot of energies that were not balanced because too many were asleep and stagnant. So now when one person, remember I said to you guys, Deanna, when one person is healing, you change 1 billion thoughts. Does that make sense? When one person heals, you change 1 billion thoughts in the consciousness. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Right. So what's happening is these thoughts are changing. Pietru, how are you, love? These thoughts are changing. And people are starting to connect to their heart center. So a lot of them are going through another awakening, and we feel those emotions because collectively we're still all connected. Collectively, we're still all connected through the consciousness. So when you feel these energy waves, especially if you are in awareness, you will feel like something's going on. So get into nature and let nature talk to you and let nature help you transmute so that you connect to the nature of it. I don't like this thing. Someone asked me today how to heal themselves as I did. Yes, everybody is awakening. And I understand because yesterday I phoned my brother to help me with something, and I woke up this morning realizing that why I did what I did was because he needs to shift with. So subconsciously, he's doing his own inner work, but there's something he wasn't choosing to let go. So things happened on my side. It's still happening though. Things happen on my side, which I'm changing, right? And I needed to make a call to him and tell him to do something on his side. So he thinks he's doing me a favor, but he's actually, it's for him, not for me. Guys, this is why I said to you guys, I don't know if you heard me say this before. I'm going to say this again, right? When one universe, remember this is consciousness. Let's use the board. Okay. The board is consciousness. And this is why we're going to talk about telepathy. We're going to talk about telepathy. Thank you for the roses and the heart, me Jane. Right. We're going to talk about telepathy. And I think I know why we're talking about telepathy. Right. So think of the board as consciousness. This is where we all are. Does everybody understand that so far? We've discussed this before. Does everybody understand? Right. Okay. In the consciousness is a thought. Is a thought. It's a thought. It's a thought. Who do you think these thoughts are? Yeah, there's a massive shift, Lady D. It's beautiful. It's not a bad thing, it's beautiful. That's right. That means this is Mani. This is Tabang. This is Deanna. This is Marcia. This is Jasmine. Do you guys see that? Okay. Could there be between energy blast so I can integrate it at what? Could there be a lull between energy blast so I can just integrate it at least? You can, but you understand you have to do it individually, because if you do it individually, doing it collectively. It's everybody has to do it on their own. Because if they don't do it on their own, Monty, if they don't do it on their own, they're not learning, because that's what they came here to do. Individually, we came to do something ourselves. But because we're in our savior modes, we want to save people, we're trying to take it away from them. Their job is their job, whether they choose to do it or not. But if we do it, we're already still changing the collective conscious mind. Does that make sense, Monty? Just doing what you're doing, like sharing your stories and integrating it, you are already doing it collectively. You're just not, but you have to do your own. Because when you're doing your own, you're already changing 1 billion thoughts. So I'm going to use you as well, Monty. So here you are. Here's Monty. Right. Each individual is a universe. 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 Right? Each individual is an universe in a conscious mind. A thought. And in this conscious mind, in these universes, are many realities, which is densities. In other words, different experiences. Okay. And those realities were created by the thought of a belief that we created through an ego. Does that make sense? Through an ego man identity. Human. Right? We did that. We did that. Okay. So, when, I'm going to use Mani, forgive me Mani. If Mani is not in good space, right? I'm not manifesting this, Mani. Just saying, don't take it as bad. If Mani is not in good space, right? This is what we call low vibration. Okay. If Monty is in a very high space, it's what we call high vibration. Okay. If someone who doesn't have a belief system, it's what we call neutral. We call that neutral. So you've got low frequency, high frequency, neutral, right? In that consciousness, we are in different densities. But somewhere, somehow, in that energy wave, in my energy wave, and in Monty's energy wave, we have a similarity that's going to help us reach the goal we are choosing to be in. If we just put the ego away. So if everybody unifies without any ego, I'm the savior, I'm more than you, I'm less than you, I believe this. If everybody does that, then everybody becomes neutral. That means that's 1 billion thoughts changed, 1 billion thoughts changed, 1 billion thoughts changed. So it doesn't matter what realm you're in or what density you're in, that has already helped in all densities. It's already helped in all realms densities, if that makes sense. So what you're all feeling, right, is more people are awakening, more people are shifting to a higher frequency. And the more they're shifting to a higher frequency, the more those waves intensify. Because you've got to remember, your torus field is not just like this. Your torus field is like a fucking apple. So you're like, meow! What was the word that Deanna used? What was the word that Deanna used? What was the word that Deanna used? Come on, you gotta help me. Meow! Christian, welcome in. Swamp ass, right. So, in a swamp. Oh, come on. Come on, guys. Give me credit where credit's due. We've got to make this entertainment. I mean, this is how people become famous. They either doing drama, or they're pulling a muscle, or they're pulling a leg, you know? Here I'm just having fucking fun. All right, so let's just go here. Right. If you are the swamp, if you're in a swamp, the swamp is like mud, right? It's sticky, it's thick, right? It's thick, right? So there was too many. Hi, Elizabeth, trust you're doing well. With every downline, I am connecting to the path and the collective at the same. Yes, there you go, Monty. Yes, that's why consciously we are all connected. Rupert, I posted a video of Rupert today. Do some research on Rupert. He talks like I do, but he's a masculine. Consciousness doesn't differentiate. It doesn't know what is wrong or right. It just wants to experience. Consciousness is a child wanting to play. But we've lost that. Okay. So as a human, we've lost that because we got attached to things. We got attached to people, places, and things. We did that to ourselves. Now we have to undo it. And the only way to do that is to be the seed, right? So this is Monty. This is Marcia. This is Pixie. This is Sammy. This is Mani. This is Carol. This is, who else can I use? Tabang. This is Tabiso. This is Who else can I use? Whoever, right? And each seed is going up the swamp, cleaning all the debris, okay? Cleaning all the debris, right? Cleaning all that debris, which is then clearing, right? And that is like a torus field, okay? Do you see that? That's a torus field. And as you each become a flower, you are clearing the mud in the consciousness. Now, does that make sense? That's why they say, don't try to change someone. And this is why a lot of people who have gone into a spiritual, they think I'm here to save them. You can't save them. They have to do it themselves, because if they're not doing it themselves, they're going to keep coming back, and it's just going to add more to the consciousness. Like the lotus flower. That's right, Mani. It's like a plant roots. That's right, Sammy. Right. So when I'm clearing me and I'm giving you seeds, I'm only giving you seeds, but you still have to do the work. You still have to look after yourself. You still have to go within you. You still have to collectively yourself do your inner work. Because if you don't do your inner work, focusing on inner, that's right. What does focusing on inner work means? Within myself. Inner work is within myself. Within myself. And within myself means within my universal self, which collectively is already healing the collective. More than you think. That's why I say, by you doing your inner work, you're doing more than what you think you are. You think you have to physically do it? No. You physically do your own. That's it. Is one. Everything is one. Everything is one consciousness. Nazipo, rise and shine, love. Everything is one consciousness, and that collective healing is making it easier for others. That's correct. That's why it was hard for so many in previous times. As long as you're placing your focus within you and not outside of you. Remember, the world reflection, right, is reflecting outside of you. So I'm going to give you another example. Okay, so here is the mud. The mud, let's call the mud consciousness, right? And here is the torus field. So this is a universe, this is a universe, this is a universe, this is a universe, this is a universe. And if each individual is placing that energy focus on themselves, their torus field gets stronger. And if their torus field gets stronger, it expands. Do you all get what I'm saying? And if it's expanding, that's just where telepathy comes in. So we can say the collective healing is still on. That's right. It's only still within self. Rachel, welcome in. It's still only within self. It has to be within self. Because we are creating the others to be able to live in a little fantasy world we want to play in. Right, so now telepathy, this is where telepathy comes in, right? You're all doing telepathy already. You're just not in awareness of it, right? So when you guys heard the podcast, so many people got triggered about telepathy. Everybody was like, I don't want anybody going into my mind. Well, they're already doing it. The social media is doing it. The media is doing it. You're all telepathically already connected. Okay. So tele is a telephone. What does a telephone do? It communicates, correct? Tele is a telephone that allows you to communicate. Pathy is a pathway. What is a pathway? It's a wave. I have this thing where I get a song in my mind and then it pops on TV and radio. Ask yourself, what does this song mean for you? What's the triangle for me with the sharp? Because you're learning the trilogy. You body, mind, soul becoming one. So you'll get a lot of the triangle. Okay, so Monty, you've got the triangle, okay? And then you've got the triangle. So you've got the soul and you've got the body. And then you've got the mind. So what you're doing right now is you are becoming 3 into 1. Body, soul, mind, 1. Okay. That's what's happening. It's got nothing to do with outside of you, Monty. You need to go back inside of you. Everything is you projected out. You're trying to save the world. You can't save the world. You have to save you to save everything around you. So what you're doing with the triangle is you body, mind, soul, 1. So that means you are not in control, or are you in control? Marianne, are you in control or not in control? Because you're saying the music is the one creating. It's not the music, it's you. Monty, take a screenshot and do a meditation on this. So flu-like feeling, body aches and release it. It's you releasing. It's you releasing. Yes, okay, thanks. The sharp one is the base for me. If what you drew, turn it around. Right, so if this is the base for you, the sharp end, there is 2 sharp ends. So if you only focus on one, what is the attachment with the body? What's your attachment with the body? Hey, sweetness. Yeah, Sammy, I was releasing like crazy. This last week I've been releasing a lot. Thank you for the rose, Pixie. Pixie, you didn't get your card. Don't forget to ask me. Because if you're only seeing one sharp point, right? Are you seeing it like this? Because this is what they're showing me. Are you seeing it like this? Is that how you're seeing it? Because this is what they showed me now. Is this how you're seeing it? Okay, so you're seeing it like this. Are you seeing it like this? Because they're showing me a 3D, like a prism. So this is how, okay, you have an attachment to your body. There's an attachment to your body. You need to let that go. But so find out through meditation so that this becomes this. I got it now. Do you understand what I'm saying, Monty? So take a screenshot of this, zoom onto this picture, and then meditate on it and let them give you the download of why it's important to do this. So right now, your consciousness is because the body's not real. Your consciousness is real. You don't need the body. That's a belief. As a vehicle, and we are at crossroads at the moment. I don't know, Monty. They're showing me. They're trying to help. All right, there's a book. Do you enjoy reading? Do you enjoy reading, Monty? There's a book that's going to help you. I've just got to find it now. It's not working as it should. Yes, I read often. Oh, okay. All right. If your body is not working as it should, what is the limitation that you've created through the subconscious ego that's making it limited? Because you can change that. You have the ability to change that. Gita teaches you that. There's another one they're telling me. I'm going to send you a book. I'm going to send you guys a book. And this is going to help you a lot. They're telling me you're healing it already. Monty, close your eyes, take a deep breath in. Put your ego aside, take a deep breath in. Now ask, am I in the process of healing the vessel? Call it the vessel, not the body. I got a yes. Doubt came up. Doubt came up. I already forgot 8747 what your name is. Your phone was overheating. I got a yes. There's a doubt word that came up. Sammy and Carol, do you want to ask if Monty is already healing the body? Hi, Shippy. Is it Kaba? Hi, Kaba. The word doubt came up for you, Monty, and it's got to do with this. Welcome back. Oh, is it Paul? It doesn't show Paul. Welcome in, Paul. Hi, Joanna. Sammy got a yes, Monty. Carol got a yes. Mani, do you want to ask for Monty? Is Monty healing his body already? I'm doing it in my mind at the moment, but the body is not cooperating. That's the doubt in you. That's the doubt in you. That's where the doubt is. You think the body isn't, but the body is already. So where does the doubt come in? Trust. Carol got the word trust. I got doubt. Sammy, do you get anything for Monty? As a collective, let's help each other. Jasmine, you connected as well. Do you want to do it as well and see what you pick up? Command and believe it. Okay, so it's believe. I've healed from so much. It's like it's just giving in. I'm not picking up that it's giving in though. I'm picking up that it's already transitioning. But it's the... There you go, Karabel, fear. Fear. It's the attachment of the body. I'm not picking up habit, but Monty, write these words down and see where they are connected onto your body. So fear, habit, trust, doubt. To know and trust, to know. Oh, okay, here we go. Just by saying all those words, I got the whole phrase saying, release the expectation of the outcome. Do you have the expectation of the outcome? Like you are seeing that on this day, I have to be fully healed already. Those birds are really confirming for you. Karabo says yes. Karabo, you're very connected. Very, very connected. Karabo is very, very connected. I don't know what's going on, but thank you for the confirmation. Joanna, you're welcome, my love. Yes. I want to go to, there you go. All right, well, you just got the answer, Monty. As a collective, we just helped each other. Even Joanna got the answer for herself as well. So that is fucking amazing. Thank you, Monty, for asking the question. All right, Monty, you have to come to a realization that you are not the vessel. You are more than the vessel. So what I would suggest, it's just a suggestion. I cannot tell you what to do, my brother. And you know this. I cannot tell you what to do, Monty. Because if I'm telling you what to do, then I'm manipulating you, not more than what the realm has. Do you hear me when I'm saying this? I can only give you a suggestion, my brother. And my suggestion is to unprogram everything to reprogram what you want. They're telling me you've done a lot of unprogramming. You've already done a lot of unprogramming. There's just certain things you're still attached to. And that's got to do with the body. You think it's the mind, but it's not the mind. It's the attachment to the body. Ego. The ego is the leech. A quest to prove to self. I didn't get a yes there, but I didn't get a no either. Monty, do you have a quest to prove to yourself? I didn't get a yes and I didn't get a no. Monty, ask your higher knowing. Do you have a quest to prove to yourself what you're capable of? No. Okay, ask now. Subconsciously, do I have a quest to prove myself? When you shoot it out of your hands, don't hold onto the arrow. My card, when you shoot it out of your hands, don't hold onto the arrow. I fucking love that. That's the same as the message you gave me yesterday, Carol. So that's twice in a row. So that's something collectively we're all doing. Carol, that's twice in a row. That's something that we all collectively be doing. When you're shooting your arrow, you're not letting go. You're still holding on to it. So let's collectively ask ourselves, are we letting it go? Are we letting it go, or are we still holding on? I got it, holding on. We're learning to let go. We're learning to let go. Yeah, still holding on in transition. Had one a quest now. More what to do in the meantime. Go into the fully knowing. Want to go into the fully knowing that you are the creator. Guys, you're all creators. You're all the consciousness. You are creators. Practicing letting go. Nice download, Jasmine. That's a download right there. Practicing letting go. Shit, there's something that's going to happen in December for the collective. Creator, no, just have to change the picture I've been exposed to. Ah, that's a fucking massive yes, Monty. You have to change the picture. Change the picture. Enjoy right here, right now. Fact, fact, and fact, Carol. So why aren't you changing the picture? What's the attachment? Ask your higher knowing. What's the attachment you have through the subconscious? Because if you let go of the attachment of the vessel will listen to hear. It has no choice but to. Fact, fact, and fact. I'm being honest with you here. We've just telepathically connected to each other without realizing it. Telepathically, we connected. I'm Afrikaans, it's a program that comes with that. That's an excuse because you can change it. Whether you're Afrikaans, English, you're not Afrikaans, you're not Portuguese, you're not Italian, you're not the body. So if it's the programming, you're choosing to hold on to it. That's a choice. Because if you're not choosing to make that change, then you're choosing to stay in it. Do you hear what I'm saying, Monty? If you're not choosing to change, then you are choosing to stay in it. I had to shoot out for a second. Do you want your card, Pixie? We were talking about physical illness. That's right. It's for Monty. We were just doing a collective with the Monty. With the Monty. Listen, did you guys hear that? With the Monty. Monty, did you see? I called you the Monty. Are we talking about physical illness? Well, it's not physical illness. It's just the body. We don't like to call illness because illness is a thought created manifestation. The full Monty, yeah, it's that swamp ass, I tell you. Did you see? I just remembered the word swamp ass. The one and only. The one and only. No, you've got to take out all the illusions out. Take out the pain. None of that is real. It's deeper. When we do something like this, we go deeper. We go deeper. So it's not physical pain. It's not physical deformation. It's physical here. It's the illusion inside that creates the outside. So we don't connect to that. We connect deeper to that. We go into a soul. I was the full Monty for a couple of months in my life. There you go. See, the truth always comes out. Lady Who, welcome in. Lady, thank you for the roses, my love. Okay, so if you guys are throwing up and you're purging, as a collective, we are transitioning. As a collective, we are transitioning. You weren't ill, you were purging. Pixie, you were purging, my love. So ask your higher self, was I purging? Am I cleansing my vessel? Am I cleansing my body? But they're telling me that you've got to believe. What did you read that you believe, Pixie? And my third eye is throbbing. Pixie, what did you believe that you read? Something you read and you believed it, or something you watched on TikTok and you believed it? Which triggered that? What was it? Nice, Joanna. That's freaking awesome, Joanna. As a collective, we are doing that. Oh, connecting to body without judging the sensation. That's right. It's important to do that. Okay, then they're showing me there was something you saw on TikTok and you believed it to be true, and you attached to it without realizing you attached to it. The aching is a part of letting go. No. The aching is a part of a flow. In other words, an energy flow. So when you're judging it, you will feel it as a thing. Does that make sense, Lady D? Because if you're not judging it and you're letting it flow, that means you're letting it go. You don't see it as pain. You see it as a path. As water. You see it as water flow. Out of the way and go wander for a walk. Absolutely, Monty. Monty, ask it to be shown. Ask it. Go into full Monty. Listen to you. Listen. Ask it to be shown fully, clearly through the subconscious. What is that hole, that leech you're still holding on to? Okay. Put the Afrikaans, put the English, and ba 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 ba. I lost consciousness for a few seconds at times while purging. You shifted. What did you manifest, Pixie? Did you manifest something? Because you shifted. You shifted densities. What did you manifest? I love that. Why am I getting downloads now? It's not 12 o'clock. Oh, because of the collective. All right, as a collective, we're all going to get downloads. I've been trying to manifest to connect more. Okay, so if you say try, but you've already connected. So why do you still feel you're not connected, Pixie? You never detached from it. Why do you feel you're not connected? You already been connected. That's how you wrote the book. I did release yoga today where I came into stillness after the dragon breath moves and observe the body. That is fucking magical. That is truly, truly magical. Did you not know that? That's how you did the book, Pixie. Somehow you didn't believe it. Do you still believe you're not connected? But that's not what they're showing me. You always connected to your higher self, but you have shifted. So there was something that you manifested apart from connecting to the higher self. There's something you manifested, and that caused a shift. And when you shifted, you had to let go of something you were still holding on to. Things that you didn't forgive, things that you didn't want to let go of, things that you still hated, things that you still despised, things that you were still with. And that's why you purged, to be able to do that shift. You purged to do that shift. And that's what you did. You purged to do that shift. You doubt yourself too much, Pixie. It's when I want to chase you and call you Susie. You doubt yourself way too much. Guys, I really want you to get this in your head. No, not even the fucking head. I really want you to get this in your heart. Please hear me with your heart. Okay? Really hear me with your heart. You are already gifted. You are the consciousness. It's your doubt that throws you off. And when you are asking outside of you, it creates more of that doubt within you. You are creators. You are in control, but it's your thinking that doubts that. And that's why you do inner child work. It's amazing while throwing up. I actually yelled purge multiple times. It's definitely doubt. It is doubt. You doubt. You guys doubt. That's why I want you all. This is where we're collectively going, where everybody's going to govern themselves. Collectively, we're doing that. That's why we are all doing what we're doing. So consciously, we govern ourselves. I'm not going to go further than that, because it triggers quite a lot of people who are still in the 3D realm. We need to be governed. No, we govern ourselves. We can govern ourselves. We are all masters and we're all gurus. That's all I'm saying. All right. Telepathy. Tele is a telephone communication. Pathy is a pathway. In other words, it's a wave. Right. So what happens and how we are telepathy connected, right? When you are in your own vortex or your own torus field, okay? That torus field has got numbers. And those numbers are placed in a certain way. And that creates a song. And that song creates a thought. And that thought creates a wave. Are you all still with me? Is everybody still with me? So our true communication is not words. Our true communication is a song. So when you take a tuning fork and you hit the fork, I'll give you another example. If I do this, can you see? That's a song. Okay. But the thing is, even the song is silent. And the only way you can hear a bang or a ting or a bing or a ee. It's the hair follicles in your ears that creates more waves, that gives it a tune. It gives it a tune. That's why we say we don't hear each other. We don't listen to each other. Okay, because we're too much in our heads. So we've lost the way of communication. We've truly lost the way of communication. Because we are so deep in our heads, and when someone's saying the apple of an apple of an apple is a pear, they're thinking, oh, she said it's a pineapple. Fuck her. Fuck this shit. Okay? There's no communication. Because in her head was a pineapple, but she didn't actually hear the apple equals the pear. That's what causes the miscommunication. Right. So in this Taurus field mind has a song which has a thought, which creates a path. Right. I'm going to meet someone, and that person has a Taurus field, and their code is going to be different. But somewhere there's a similarity. So you've got 1 and 2 that's similar right there. Do you guys see there? 1 and 2 is similar. Like the singing bowl. Like the singing bowl. Because 1 and 2 is similar to that, right? I've attracted this universe into my reality for a reason. Because there was something I manifested and I wanted it to be happen, and they are going to add to that value unless I judge it. If I'm going to judge it, that means I'm learning from it. Okay. So there's a similarity which then comes. As soon as this Taurus field and this Taurus field touches, it becomes a communication, which is a telephone communication right there. Already telepathically you've connected. Are you still with me? That's the connection. So like the flower of life, you guys will see the flower of life. It has connections. That's what we are. We are the flower of life. That's why it's important to understand the flower of life. Because flower of life means we're telecommunicating already. We're telepathy already connected. It's when you're still in your mind and you're still in your mind and you're still in your mind and you're still in your mind, you don't see the connection. And that's why you go on a healing journey and you clear this and you wipe this and you go into this and you become the flower connected life. And you're telepathically already connecting to every single one. That's why when you guys purge, I want to know what's happening with the collective. Well, your Taurus field is connected to the collective. You are consciousness. You're not separate to consciousness. You think you are separate, but you're not. You're still having your own world. That person's still having their own world. I'm still in my own universe. That person's still in their own universe. But connected, we're still one. That's unique. That's unique. And the only difference is the thought. It's the song. That's the difference, which is the path. Does that make sense for everybody? So you're all telephonically communicating without understanding that you're not telephonically connecting. So when you're saying, but that person spoke bad about me, no. You're thinking. But I know because someone came to me. Yes, but you fed that energy because you were thinking, I wonder if this person's thinking bad about me. And then you manifest that. You're going to keep creating the same shit because you're too deep in here and you're not in here. And because you're so used to drama you'll always find fault in everything instead of finding the beauty in all things, because you are beauty inside out. And the only way you're going to see the beauty outside of you is by finding the beauty in you. What I had to give at the time, I have evolved, yet still believe my body is Monty. Yes. Now you get to change that, Monty. Go deeper, Monty. Monty, please go deeper. Go deeper, my brother. You're on the right section. Go deeper. You have to find the true triangles. The two, not just one triangle. You have to find the two. It's important that you find the two. Does anybody have any questions with this? This is actually very easy. Does anybody have any questions with this? I guess I'm a... When did you come in, Delissa? Welcome in, my love. I guess I'm a secret drama queen. Okay. Ask yourself why. Why do you feel that way, my love? Ask yourself why. Go deeper, Delissa. Ask yourself why. If we want to go deep onto that, ask it. We can do it now. If you want to do that now, quickly, we can do it now. There was a short discussion of telepathy, by the way. Delissa, do you want to go deeper? Or do you rather want to do it on your own? We have no judgment here. We've all been drama queens. Every single one of us. Every single one of us has been drama queen. All right, you want to do it? Okay. Let's start with your parents. Okay. How is the relationship with your mom? How was the relationship with your mom? Was it good in your eyes or was it bad? I'm learning how to spell Delissa. Forgive me, Delissa. Lady D says not good. All right. Your relationship with your mom was not good. Now, what was not good with your mom? Okay, so she was abusive, aggressive. What else? Lady D, what was in your mom? Lady Her, she was mean. Mean, I would say mean is aggressive and abusive. Mean is aggressive and abusive, Lady Her. Judgmental. Who said that? Lady D, judgmental. She was judgment. I hear you, I was there. That was once me, Lady D. I'm going to tell you what I did. I'm going to help you guys now. Right? If you're secretly a drama queen, I'm going to show you guys something. Right? Judgmental. Did any of the parents, did your mother say you're just like your father? Yes or no? I'm talking to Lady Her, Lady D, and Delissa. If I don't do what should punish me, my mother. Okay, that's aggressive. You had no father. Okay, so she was the father. Deep, I don't trust my mind. I have lied to myself quite often. Okay, that's my moment. Thank you. Go deeper. Monty, go deeper. So you're on the right path. Go deeper. So you've got the trust. Where does the doubt come in, Monty? Father abandoned me. Abandonment on the father's side. Abandonment. Do you feel your mother also abandoned you, Delissa? Emotionally abandoned you? No, she had a problem because I was so close to my dad. So you feel that your mother abandoned you, Lady D? What else? Give me all the mommy issues. Remember, guys, there's no judgment here. It wasn't her job to understand you. But I get where you misunderstanding. Let's put there because it's part of the healing. They're telling me it's part of the healing. Misunderstanding. Understanding. Standing. I was left alone. Abandonment. That's abandonment. What else? I was not seen and I was not heard. All right. Delissa, did your mom have relationship with men? But I'm going to show you a pattern that you've created, Lady D. Lady D, I'm going to show you a pattern that you've created. Lady Her, what else is there about your mom, Lady Her? Because you also put something and as part of that, judgment. You have a pattern. Both of you have a pattern. I'm going to put Lady Her because Lady Her did put something and she needs to heal from it. I have it all on. All right, let's go to the father. So, Delissa, okay, your stepfather. How was your relationship with your stepfather? Lady Her, your relationship with your father or stepfather or father figure. Lady D, father. I had to dumb myself down to fit in. Didn't grow up in family the village took responsibility for. So that goes to childhood, Monty. Dig deeper. My brother, you're going on the right route. Dig deeper. We're in the childhood that go deeper on that. The dumb myself part, childhood, mother, father wound. That's why we're doing this. This is mother, father wound. Has this also got to do with me? All right, this has got to do with me. So we're collectively doing this. I fucking love you guys. Thank you. Who was this? Delissa. Thank you for allowing us to do this with you, my love. I'm very grateful and thankful. This is helping all of us, me included. My dad accepted for who I am. There's still something. You needed your father's validation, yes or no? Not close in childhood. He was an alcoholic and abusive. All right, so you got abusive to your mom. To mom. All right, alcoholic. Lady D, did you need validation from your father? My father threw me out of the house when I was 5 months pregnant because I did not want to have an abortion. Right, so he was aggressive and judgmental. See, Sandy? We're going to say judgmental too. And he needed control. Mom also control. That was my mother. I'm going to put that. It's okay. Age doesn't matter, my love. We're healing. It's not about the age. It's about the healing. Oh, was that your mother? Okay, so that's aggressive, judgment, and control. No, I just was. Okay, cool. I don't really have a picture of mother-father figure, but always secretly wanted a dad. Okay, do you feel that you compared your friends' fathers, Monty, with the father that you wish you had? Lady D, controlling. Okay, that was my mother. All right, so all those belief systems of the father figures that you choose to have as a father, what in there is the attachment? Monty, go into the attachment of it. There you go. Go deeper, Monty. I knew my dad but didn't have a relationship. I didn't have a father figure. Okay, I knew my dad but I didn't have a relationship. Okay, so you, lady, did you compare your father to other father figures, Lady Her? Manipulation. Who's that? Mother manipulative, manipulation, manipulated. That's my mother. That's my mother. My dad allowed me to be the free spirit I am. There's something you've created, Lady D, when it comes to your father, but you're not there yet. They're telling me you're not seen it. Yes, I've always wanted a father. Okay, so that's abandonment. I did not see my dad when growing up. Okay, abandonment. That's my mother, all of it. All right? Okay, so father figure, is this all of the father? So instead of putting you guys' names, I'm going to put I, because I'm included in this. All right? Okay. I. Is there anything I need to add with Father? Like falls under abandonment. My mom was very controlling and can't understand why she couldn't control me. Okay. Father was also manipulative. Okay. Judgmental we've got on Father. Father also manipulative. Father manipulation. Can I relate to Father manipulation? Towards the end. I get very attached personal relationships. When it ends, I struggle to let go. That's because you have attachment issues. My imaginary dad was my hero. Then my dream shattered when I found out my dad really was. Okay. All right. And this is where the I comes in, Monty. Because I did the same thing. My dad was my everything, but you need to dig deeper because I'm going to tell you why. I need you guys to dig deeper. Tabang, you tagged yourself. What did you want to say? Is this your parents as well, Tabang? Empty promises. By father or mother? Which one? Tabang, empty promises where? By father or mother? Or both? That's my father. Thank you, Tabang, because that was my father. He made empty promises. Father. Okay, cool. I was going to say, I had to put that because that's a... So, see, Sandy, empty promises. All right. I want you all get a piece of paper so we can collectively heal together. Get a piece of paper so we can collectively heal. And I want you to put mom and dad, take a screenshot. I was my dad's only child. My mom had 2 daughters before she met my dad. Okay, that's what I was trying to tell you. It's deeper. So you created this comparison because you saw the nature between the father and... But I'll get there. Lady D, I'll explain to you what happened that you're not realizing you did. It's not a bad thing, guys. We're healing as a collective. Do not judge yourself. When we do these things, that's what healing is. Healing is coming into self-observe, self-awareness of things that we're doing. We're not realizing we're doing it. Because what happened here and what happened here is happening here. Do you all understand where I'm coming from? I don't think any of you understand. I'm getting a yes. They do understand. Do you all understand? This is what we do to ourselves. Hey, 747. All right. And as much as you think it's only you that's healing, I'm healing too. I'm healing too. There's something that's been happening to me for the last 3 weeks, but this week has been much more stronger. So I'm very grateful to Delissa, to all of you actually, because you're all doing this with me. So I'm very grateful for all of you. Thank you for doing this with me. Right. Okay. Abusive, aggressive, judgmental, abandonment, misunderstanding, seen, heard, controlling, manipulative, emptiness, right? We're just starting. We only put the labels down, nature's love. Mom always would paint a certain picture about dad. She wasn't... Okay, there you go. That's what I was asking. Kagiso. So, did your mother say you're just like your father? And did your father say you're just like your mother? Rise and shine, Timo. Just you're doing well, KG. I miss my dad so much. We're going to heal from that. We're going to heal from that, love. We are going to heal from that. Okay. Right. Mom, dad. Now, I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put the divine feminine. Divine masculine. Okay, do you all hear me? Yes, okay. My mother said she didn't know how I had a dad. Yeah, there you go. Mother sometimes threw the phrase of the argument as well. There you go, Kagiso. That's why I say this. That's why I said that, Kagiso. This is why I asked you. So it's similar to what... Okay. So now, you've got the divine feminine. You've got the divine masculine. Right. If I have to take me, I... Remember, I as me, us, we. We've all went through the same thing. Okay? Every single one of us. So in this is the fish. In this is the fish. Right? In that fish is the divine feminine and the divine masculine. The yin and yang. Right? So we've got the masculine. This is the masculine. That is the feminine. The masculine is fire. The feminine is water. Are you still with me? Masculine fire, feminine water. Okay. Masculine earth. Feminine wind. 2-2. And then we've got the ether. Rise and shine, Atlanta. I trust you're doing well. Then we've got the ether. That's your 5 elements. Okay? So you've got the masculine, the feminine, and then the ether. The ether is all that is, where everything just is. Right. Now, as a baby, you were pure, cleansed. You didn't know what was wrong. You didn't know what was aggressive. You didn't know what was angry. You didn't know what was hurtful. You were just experiencing, right? But as you were growing up, you had a parent that was abusive, aggressive, judgmental, abandonment, misunderstanding. You didn't feel, and I'm going to say this, I didn't feel seen. I didn't feel heard, okay? They were controlling, they were manipulated, and they gave me empty promises, okay? I created an expectation. Are you all still with me? I created expectation. As a father, he abandoned me. My father wasn't abusive. I can't take that to count. But he was an alcoholic, right? So abandonment, abusive, alcoholic, aggressive, judgmental, controlling, manipulated, and also gave me empty promises. So I created an expectation of a father. Are you all still with me? Okay. So if I created an expectation of a mother figure and I created an expectation of a father figure, I must have learned from someone that I compared them to. But I didn't take that into accountability that I had expectations. Right? So now, who of you are people pleasers? Who of you are people pleasers? Right. Who of you don't feel seen or heard? All good. We're all doing it together now as well. Right. How many of you have judged? Hi, Princess. That's right, Monty. Guys, you need to be honest with yourselves here. Because some of the words that you guys have said and the energy is not matching. And I'm not going to call anybody out today. Right? I judged this morning. I'm just saying. I judged this morning. Okay. Right. People pleasing, seen, heard, judgment. Who's got anger? I'm getting there. Nature's love, I'm getting there. Who's got anger? Who's got anger and who's trying to change someone to make themselves feel better? I'm going to get to why, Delissa. I was there, so I know. I'm so grateful I let go of my anger. No judgment, Lady D. We've all done it. We've all hurt someone. We've all wanted to change someone to make ourselves feel better. All good, Carol. Thank you for your honesty, V. Thank you for your honesty, Monique. Thank you guys for your honesty. Right, so people pleasing, not being seen, not being heard, not judging other people, angry with people, all right? Okay? Always wanting to change someone to make ourselves feel better, all right? How many times have you made a promise and you've never kept those promises? Princess of Cuteness, thank you for your honesty, Princess. Thank you for your honesty, Sammy. How many have made promises, have not kept it? I did that last week. I take full accountable responsibility. It doesn't make sense why I did that, but I did it. Dig deeper, Delissa. You say it only, it's not matching. I need you to dig deeper because I don't think you've realized you've done that to other people as well. Nontlantla did that on Monday. Yeah, there's still something that I need to, I don't know, I need to see why I still do this. I've done one for years, probably going to break it soon. Free will. All right, so do you all see the similarities here? Does everybody see the similarities on the three boards? What we judged of the mother and what we judged of the father, we've done it to ourselves. We did that to ourselves. I am what I judge. Okay, so now what happened, and this is what we did to ourselves, and I want us to come into a realization, right? If we had to forgive them, and say, right, I am the feminine, I am the masculine. Because you've got to remember, the seed and the sperm out of love created the me. That's an excuse. You want to call it learned behaviors? That means you're not taking accountability and responsibility because no one has control over you but you. So if you want to say it's learned behaviors, that's an excuse you're going to keep doing. You're not taking accountability. Because no one is telling you how to talk, no one is telling you how to think, no one is telling you how to feel. You doing that to yourself. I gave it back to her when my son passed away at 3 months. Right. The seed, the sperm. Right? That seed and that sperm created love, which created you. That's right, Susie. And that's what we're doing, but not everybody wants to see that. And that's their journey. I'm dealing with it right now. So I'm very grateful. So instead, I'm going to say, right, I am not my mother and I am not my father. However, I am a divine being. And in that divinity, I'm going to choose what? I'm going to be true to who I am. I'm going to be true to who I am. I'm going to trust in who I am. I'm going to do in all that I am. I'm going to become who I am. All right? And I'm going to believe in who and what I am. So for me to heal, I have to see me first. Because if I'm going to keep saying my mother, my father, my mother, my soul is saying it's you, because you are the seed, you are the sperm. That's right. Be who I am instead of become who I am, maybe. I like those words. Be the divine already. Be in the now divine. Tabang, I fucking love your words. Be now divine. Be now it. Be now it. Wow, that was good. Because be and become. Fuck, that was beautiful. Tabang, hats out, brother. Hats out. I'm so very grateful. I love how we as a collective heal. Be that now. Okay. So how do you be that divine now? How do we be that divine now? How? Ilona, Rise and Shine Love. How do you be that divine now? Live in the moment is a good way. So the feminine is nurturing and the masculine is creative. Be available, forgiveness, good way, forgiveness, forgive who? Sammy, forgive who? Love, that become is like saying it isn't. That's right, that's why I said I'm very grateful to Bang. To be oneself, love that, Lady D. How do you become oneself? Be available to who, Monty? Go deeper, Monty. Manage thoughts and breathe and nervous system, meditate. You can say that. Love myself, accept myself, realize I'm whole. Spot on, Delissa. That's right, see Sandy. Forgive yourself. There you go. Forgive yourself, princess. Forgive yourself. Right. You have to forgive yourself because you put the expectation on your family. You put your expectation on your mother. You put the expectation on the father. Because for some reason, as children, we compared them to other families. And that's why we grew up comparing ourselves to others, and we became the people pleasers. So by being it now, not becoming it, by being it now, thanks to Bong for that. By being it now, you are already what you're searching for and seeing that. That's right. We are the seed, we are the sperm. Right. So now it goes into the thing that Delissa said. So Delissa, am I a drama queen? We are all drama queens, and I'll tell you why. Because from the time we were born till the age 7, we were learning from the environment. We were learning from the mother. We were learning from the father. All right? And Lady D, you need to understand this, my love. How was the relationship between your father and your mother? Because I don't think you realize what you did. Because I did it. Okay? I judged my father because of what my mother said. I judged my mother because of what my father said. And that added. So, your mother had 2 other children. Your father only had 1, which was you. So if your father was judging your mother, Is your relationship with your mother based on what your father said, or is it in what you actually thought? Because I realized yesterday, and I want to say thank you to this beautiful soul. You know who you are because you're in this live. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for that beautiful conversation. Thank you for allowing us to self-reflect, because I realized something massive after I dropped off the call, that the judgment that I have of my father and the judgment that I have of my mother had nothing to do with me, but what they thought of each other. I then made it as if I was involved because I was trying to save them all the time. And I did that, and I took accountability for something that was not my problem to begin with. Because I didn't choose my mother, I didn't choose my father before I was born. They chose. My father chose my mother chose my father, and they made me. So they have to take accountability and responsibility for their relationship. But as a child, I made it a me problem. They didn't do it. I did it. And I had to heal from that. And I finally let it go last night. There was something that I created in me that became, I wanted to save the mother figure in me. I wanted to save the father figure in me. But they chose each other. I didn't choose them. So what happens is I created the expectation. And because I created that expectation, I created a fucking stupid story in my head. Oh, God. They didn't do anything to me. I did it to myself. They didn't do it to me. I did it to myself. And that's the realization I came to yesterday. They did nothing. I did it to me. We're doing it to ourselves. We did it because we created these fucking stories that weren't real to begin with. It wasn't their fault. It wasn't their fault. That's right, nature. That's right. It wasn't their fault. It wasn't. We did that to ourselves. It is. And it's all got to do with yourself. So why do we become drama queens? And I'll tell you why we become drama queens. We were so used to chaos. And this is where it comes in. And this is where I want you to hear me. Hear me with love, please. Because I was once there. When you are so used to chaos, when it gets quiet, your ego says, and that's what happened to me. I'm talking for myself, guys, right? I'm talking for myself. I cannot talk for you. I just want you to hear me, lend me your ears, right? You're so used to ba, 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 ba. You're so used to it. You were brought up with that for all your life. Ha, ha, ha. Schools, it was just so fucking noisy. You created all these stories and it made it even more noisy. So when it gets calm, your ego says, this is not normal. Your ego says it's not normal. Your ego did. Your identity, I, self, who's judged the parent, right? I always judged my mother. I judged my mother a lot. I judged my mother a fucking shitload, but I also judged my father. And when it got too quiet, we start creating a story. And that story creates the chaos, and that's why we keep bringing the drama. We're doing it. That's right, Alyssa. We've all done that. Hey, Just Be, trust you're doing well. A person who says the hurt happened to me doesn't realize that they are the hurt. Yes, I did it to myself. Tabang, I did it to myself. It's like it's more than an echo, Ilona. It's deeper than that. That's right, Nature's Life. Why do you feel anxiety when you think about someone? It's because your body is saying something that you haven't healed within yourself. My mother treated me totally different to my siblings. She treated them with love, and I saw that. Right, that was the comparison you made. Because she treated you with love, you just didn't see that. You judged that. I realized with my mother and my father, we are 3 children. I've got an older brother, me, and then my younger brother. And even though we had the same parent, we were raised differently. Because when my older brother was born, my mother's mindset and my father was different. When I was born, their mindset was different. So we were brought up with the same parent, but with a different childhood. So all 3 of us had a different childhood. And because we compared ourselves to our siblings, we created that detachment ourselves. Thank you for healing for what I'm feeling. I love you, Ilona. Something I haven't healed. That's right. I'm still doing it to myself. I'm trying to manifest better. And my chaos is trying to keep me back. It's not your chaos, it's your manifestation. You don't know how to calm the mind. You have to calm the snake. Thank you for the bloop love. I'm very grateful. By healing it is by clearing the mind. You have to clear the chaos in here. Even though, you see, we're doing it again. See, Sandy, you're doing it again, the same as Lady D did. All right, so I'm going to tell you. Even though the parent compared you to your siblings, it's because they thought they were trying to make you do better because they saw something better in you. But they didn't realize what they were doing is creating more chaos in you. And you took it as that. Okay. My mother was hard on us because she didn't want us to go through what she went through. But she didn't realize what she was doing is she was actually damaging us more than she thought. And I appreciate you. Calm the snake. That's important. Sammy, thank you for the heart knees. Do you understand what I'm saying, see, Sandy? What we think our parents are trying to do to us is not what they are doing to us because we haven't learned to communicate. Thank you for sharing the love. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I'm very grateful. I appreciate you. Trying is an excuse. Guys, you need to get rid of the word trying because trying is telling me that your ego is in the way and you're not willing to hear. Okay. When you're telling me trying, it doesn't exist. That's an excuse. In true form, your consciousness only knows 2. That's yes and no. That's a high and a low. It doesn't know try. It doesn't know. Because the more you're saying I'm trying, the more you're saying I actually don't want to do it and I keep wanting to be in the chaos. Your consciousness doesn't know anything but a yes or no. That's it, yes or no. That's an excuse, 747. If you're going to label yourself as an illness, you stay in victim. Try doesn't exist. Or you do or you don't. That's right. We don't try our arm to our mouth to drink. We just do it. That's right, Susie. Fuck, that's deep, Susie. I don't think you realize how deep that is. Shit, I'm pretty mad. That's deep. That's like, wow. Wow. Ali, thank you for the share, love. I'm here just to go to the shower to clear. Do so, because I'm going to do that after the live as well. I did a lot of cleansing now, and I'm very grateful to you. You can try to take a tissue out of the box. Try to take the tissue out of the box. Will it come out of the box? You got to understand, there is no such thing as trying, because if you're saying there's trying, that means I'm going to keep staying in the chaos, and that's the excuse. That means I'm using that as an escape. I'm using it as an escape to stay the victim. That's what you're doing. You're using it as an escape to stay the victim, because consciousness only knows two, high or low. Hey, Gabriel, trust you're doing well. Okay, so consciousness doesn't know trying. Consciousness just knows. It's like when you, that's why I'm going to pin that again. Shit, where is it? Where's Susie's comment? Was it Susie? Yes, it was. So when you wake up in the morning, there you go, I found it. So when you wake up in the morning, right, you don't say, I'm going to try to breathe, do you? Who does that? I'm going to try to breathe. Is that what you do? I'm trying to breathe. No, you breathe. Right? That's what you do. You breathe, fully breathe. It's important that you understand the word try needs to go away. What if she still continues treating me? That means you're not speaking your voice. You're not speaking your voice. You're not telling her this is how you feel. And if you've told her that this is how you feel and she keeps repeating, that means there's something in you that keeps attracting that into your reality. Every time you judge someone, you are judging yourself. You're going to keep repeating that pattern. If you don't choose to change, you are choosing to accept it. We don't try, we either choose or we don't. That's right, Susie. Try is not in the current moment. That's also true, Kahiso. When she passed away this year, I told her I forgive her, but I was forgiving myself. Nice, Lady D. Spirit only knows yes. If you say they hurt me, the universe says yes, that hurt. That's, oh my shit, that's right. Tabang. Right there. You're the one doing it. If you are saying to someone that you're just like my mother, you're just like my father, my mother is fault, my father is fault, my ex is this and my ex is this, your consciousness doesn't know anything but you. So if you are saying to someone, you are, there's three fingers pointing back. Because there is nothing that is faulty only in the eye of the beholder. That's you. That's finding the fault because you are comparing it with something. So you have to take the comparison completely out. Because if you're comparing anyone to someone, that means you haven't acknowledged something in you to heal. So if when you are getting anxiety about someone said if you meet someone and you get anxiety, that means that there's something in them that you need to heal from. And your body is rejecting that energy. But because you're chasing it, you're going to learn from it. I choose my body as I choose my battles. I have created the world I live and I love in. I love that, Monty. That's right. That's where the telepathy comes in. Does that make sense? So we need to get the word try out and the word hope and I wish. You have to take those words away. Okay, so there's only a yes or a no, which is a high or a low. So if you're going to choose to keep blaming someone, and this is the thing, blame is a low vibration. So if I'm going to keep blaming someone for something that I'm not taking accountable for, right? Your universal saying, I. So you're either going to say, I'll take accountable and I change it, or I'm going to keep blaming. Because if you're going to keep blaming someone for something that you don't want to do, it's not fair on them. It's not their job to make you happy. It's your fucking job to make you happy. And that's... Listen to your own words, Marcia. Listen to your own words. Listen to your own words, Marcia. It wasn't about the happiness. It's about a property that has low energy, and I know what to do now. That's right, we are all gods. Bonsina, it's okay, always okay. When you blame, you press the divert. That's right, Kahiso, I'm doing this and in the happiest. I love that nature. I am changing, yes. You are. We're all doing it collectively, and that's the beauty of it, that collectively we're doing it. It really is beautiful. It's when we stop comparing each other with each other. Because you've got to understand, Lady D, I was doing the same thing without realizing that I was. So I can relate to your story. I can relate to every single one of your story. Because in some shape or form, I've done that in my realities. I have. I've blamed my brother. And I said to my younger brother, you're just like my mother. Is that fair on my brother? Is that fair what I did to my brother? Comparing him to my mother? He's his own individual self. I judged him. I did that. I judged him. I did that to him. It's not fair on him. He was just showing me who he is. He was just showing me that he was in pain. But instead, I compared him. Instead of listening to what he was trying to tell me, instead of hearing what he was trying to tell me. Whatever you feel in the missing words becomes your reality. Fact bang. We are already powerful together. We are already together. Aniso. We are it. Nothing is missing, my brothers and sisters. Nothing is missing. We are it already. Where our focus goes, the reality grows. So used to people taking care of me, being sick was a way of showing them all is not well. There you found your pattern, Monty. There you found your pattern, my brother. Oh, Monty, you found your pattern. Monty, that is fucking amazing news. Well done, my brother. You found your pattern. Now you get to fix that pattern that you have. Billy, I trust and know you're doing well, my beautiful. Focus, that's right. This conversation is very interesting that I came across. Thank you, Lucinda. We do this as a collective. All right, so Delissa, does it make sense what we said? And I want to say thank you, Delissa, because it didn't just help you, it helped me. I trust and know it helped you too. I really trust and know that it helped you too, love. I need toilet paper. Bear with me a second. Hi, Lucinda. Welcome in. All right. What else do you guys want to discuss? Looks like we're collectively healing. And that in itself is beautiful on itself. We're collectively healing. Hi, Amina. Trust you're doing well. Thank you for the rose, love. I appreciate you. So I need to step back and heal this from within. Stop blaming others. Yes. And I think somehow you've done it already, but you You're unsure of yourself, Delissa? Ask your higher self now. Is your name Lucinda? Trust you're doing well, Lucinda. I remember yesterday I called you a masculine, but you're actually a feminine. Affirmations are what you do in your devotion time, but what you say in your duality life. Fact. Fact to bone. Fact, fact, fact. I felt a big release, yeah. And there's a wasp in the house. Do you want to, can I show you the door? Or the window? Because you did come through the window. The one that you came through, the open one. Keep walking. Daily, absolutely. There's a wasp in here. I don't mind wasp, but go back where you came from. Basina Bay sent you. Oh, thank you, love. I appreciate you. Arriba. Thank you, Basina. All right, what else do you guys want to discuss? What else do you want to discuss? We can all dig deeper together. What else would you guys like to discuss? That's right, Lady D. All right, so take all the negative thoughts, Delissa. Take all your negative thoughts, write them down, and give them and change them. So program the programmed negative thoughts, write all those negative thoughts, and then program to new ones. So change those thoughts to new ones, positive, loving ones to yourself. And you do it daily and commit daily. It's a commitment. Is that a teenager wasp? She went outside. It was a she. I don't see how it's a she because everything is a it. But anyway, it's gone outside. I didn't check if it was a teenager. Marcia, thank you for, Marcia, that you for sharing your vulnerability with us. It healed us. Oh, Tabang, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for all of you for doing this with me. I'm taking myself and my kids for a holiday to my mom and taking time away from my husband. Do you have a conflict with your husband? I get a yes. Princess, if I tell you your husband is your mirror, how would you take that, love? I saved today from what I thought was drowning. He was actually just having a swim. The savior complex. I did that yesterday. Thank you for the finger hearts, guys. He wasn't impressed. I can imagine. Wow, my phone. Did your phone overheat, Karabo? So what you see in your husband while you're going away from your husband, write down the things, princess, of what you don't like about your husband and find that in you to have the compassion of understanding. I'm not saying tolerate the disrespect, but there is something that is repeating and it's got to do with your self-worth and self-value, because what you expect from him, you're not expecting from yourself either. Every circumstance comes to show us what we need to heal. That's right, Alyssa. That's right. Your energy resonates with mine so much. Yeah. I hear you, Tabang. I hear you. Even your words are so similar. Hi, Tracy. I trust you know you're doing well. Hi, Duncan. Welcome back. Oh, Lady D, I'm so, you guys don't understand. You're all precious. I was saying this to someone yesterday and I said, I don't think you guys realize how much I value all of you. You really don't understand. Oh, wow, Karabo. Clear your caches, Karabo. What should I do if my husband is abusive? Remove yourself from the reality that you're in. But Rosie, is it Rosie? Why are you afraid to be alone? Is everybody's phone hot? Let me just feel mine. Our energy. We collectively healing together. 0909. There you go. New beginnings. I just got a confirmation. 0909. Guys, we collectively healing. Oh gosh, I love you all. We are. I will sit and listen today. All good, Lucinda. I love that team is this page. We all family. Absolutely. I can honestly say I'm very grateful for the community. Thank you, Mani. I appreciate you. How can we stop a sabotage? I feel like self-sabotage my relationship. All right. Have you compared your relationship, KG? Have you compared your relationship to your parents? Have you compared your relationship to your parents? That's why I said I'm wanting to change my life, and that's why I think this break will help. You say think. So when you say think, princess, means you doubt. Where does the doubt come in? Where does the doubt come in? Inner child, they tell me. Yes, mine was overheating as well. Wow. Oh, Bonsina, thank you so much. That's huge. I appreciate you. Thank you for the massage. Arriba, arriba. Thank you, Bonsina. So for the two ladies about the relationship, like Princess and who was the other lady? KG? Who was talking about the abuse? There was someone who spoke about abuse. This bird's calling me outside. Sunita, trust you're doing well. Was it Rosie? Rosie, are you still here? Bloop, bloop. It was Rosie. Her heart's heavy. Her heart's very, very heavy. The maid with our brains are scared to go are the dark spaces that become our shadows. Yes, Tabang. Wow, Tabang. True words formed said. Funny, ironically, I said that to my brother yesterday in a very different way though. Because I know when I come back, he will still be the same. So that means your self-worth and self-value. Do you know what your self-worth and self-value is? And you also have to ask, Princess, who have you compared him with? So there must have been someone that you've compared him with. Because how many children have you got? Princess, how many? V, thank you, love. Bloop, bloop. How many children have you got, Princess? Oh, Lady D, I'm so grateful. For all of you, I'm so grateful. He treats me well for 3 days and then he explodes and then we don't speak for 4 days and then he sends. Okay, so that's not the question. How many children have you got? Breath. Anxiety is not real. It's breath. What's your uncertainty with yourself, KG? Princess, how many children have you got? Because they're showing me there's a pattern, but it's not him, it's you. Don't get triggered. I'm trying to help you, Princess. Okay. There's a pattern and it's not him and it's you. That's why I keep asking you, how many children do you have? Okay, so you have 1. So there's 3 children, correct? Bussy, thank you for the follow. So there's 3 children. Oh, there's 2? There's 2. All right. Do you have 2 and he has 1 with you? But he's taken accountable for 2. Shadow yesterday, obviously the same effect on the world around. Monty, that's a massive yes, my brother. They're telling me there's a pattern, Princess. You have a pattern. That's one thing I'm very grateful is my previous relationship. I have one that's not his and one that is. Okay, all right. In the previous relationship, is there not the same pattern? I needed that confirmation because they showed me that, so I needed that confirmation. So, I forget your name. Princess, in your previous relationship, was there not a similar pattern? Because they're telling me yes. But I need you to confirm it. I cannot tell you what to do. I showed up and I'm flying away now. Thank you. I love you and I appreciate you, Ilona. Take care, my angel. I'm really enjoying this live. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I really am. So in your previous relationship, was there not a similarity? It's not a judgment. I'm trying to help you. It's not a judgment, love. Take care, Sammy. Sweet dreams fly high, my love. I appreciate you. Bonsina Bay. I love the name Bonsina Bay. There is a lady in the office who talks too much. I'm missing out. Oh, lady her. Don't judge her. Take care, Sammy. There's a lady in the office that talks so much. I'm missing out. That's okay, love. I'll put this on YouTube. Sitting in my place, quiet bliss, listening to you. Good night, Sammy. Oh, I appreciate you. Marcia made me aware that I am people pleased and my father verbal abuse I was tolerating. I allowed it. But now you get to change it, Billy. Lucinda, you get to change it. It's Lucinda, correct? We can't change others, but we can change ourselves. This is why she's asking. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm asking. There's two Lucindas now. I stood up for myself yesterday. Told him I'm not taking shit anymore. I'm married a year and a month. What made you wait a year and a month, Lucinda? What triggered it the most? I'm going to call you Billy because there's two Lucindas in the house. Positive vibes all the time. Absolutely. I already have. You don't compromise. To bug. Are you calling out nature's love? Find out. Okay. Self-worth and self-value. Self-worth and self-value. You need to take away how long you've been married and start seeing your self-worth and value, because how long you were married has got nothing to do. Holy shit, that was huge. Who was that? Bensina, thank you, love. That was huge. Thank you. Okay, so the narcissist means there's a narcissist in you that you're not accepting. In other words, you're a people pleaser, princess. That's why I'm asking you that question. There's a pattern that you have. You're a people pleaser and you're chasing love because you don't see the love inside of you. And then what happens is they keep showing you who they are, but you keep chasing them. And because you, oh my word, who was that? Masachaba. Masachaba, that's huge, love. Thank you. I'm truly, truly grateful. Thank you. So you need to ask yourself, why are you people pleasing and why are you chasing love? There's something inside of you that you haven't acknowledged. Marcia, I have a wow. Who said wow? Susie. Marcia, I have a question. Go ahead, Tabang. That was really cool. Thank you, Mr. Chava. Is it true that we attract who we are? That is true. Very, very true. That's why I want to leave. I'll be better off by myself, not needing validation from others. But you are needing validation because you're going to your parents. So you're not really going off by yourself. That's why I'm asking, there's a pattern. You need to be in awareness of your pattern, my love. Mkita. Thank you, Mkita, for the follow. We're together for 16 years. That's why I'm getting tired of. So why did you get married, if I may ask? And I'm not asking out of judgment. I'm asking out of perception. Why did you get married? Because he was already doing it before you got married. You are Jesus, Gio. We're all Jesus. And I love you just the way you are, Gio. I love you with Jesus or without Jesus. Because you're a part of me that you don't know. I really do. I love you as I love myself. I don't have anywhere else to go. I'm staying at home, mom, with no money. All right, you need to change that perspective, princess, because that perspective you're having is creating the cycle. Remember, you're more than what you think you are, princess. This is why I'm saying, guys, you are more than what you think you are. So it's an inner child wound that you haven't dealt with. Takeshi says, why do I always seek my father's validation and approval even though we had a bad relationship? Because deep down, you've always wanted a father figure of what you have seen outside of your father. So in actual fact, what you seek in your father is what you seek in yourself, Takeshi. It's actually what you're seeking in yourself. But because you haven't seen yourself yet, you seek it in your father first. That's right, but we're all Jesus. Do you think what has to be will be, or we always have to alchemist? I believe we alchemize it, Tabang, but it's deeper than what you think it is. I had this discussion, but not everybody is ready to hear it. Tabang, you're a Wolf subscriber. If you can join on Saturday's call, I will talk about it. Because as a collective, not everybody is ready to hear. So I feel you are ready to hear. So if you can join the Saturday's call, do so, and I will tell you. I thought things are going to get better, and I didn't know he cheated, ever found out after 16 years was already. Oh, so you didn't know. But Lucinda, they're telling me that the signs were showing. The signs were showing. Where were the signs that you ignored? Because they showed me there were signs and you didn't ignore it. You ignored it deliberately. I learned you can't run from it. Just sit down and talk and express how you both feel. That's right, Billy. Nicely said, Lady D. I'm on off with my baby daddy. He's emotionally abusive and I always always breaks up with me. So, Imkita, do you know your self-worth and self-value? Imkita, do you know your self-worth and self-value? If the baby was not there, would you still be with the baby's daddy? Because I'm getting a massive yes. But I don't need a letter. But don't I need a letter environment to get better? Don't I need a better environment to get better? No. What you need to do is to change the way you perceive things, princess. You heal from within self. And what you are inside is projecting. So have you ever heard of the saying, princess, wherever I go, there I will be? Who's heard of the saying, wherever I go, there I will be? Craig, thank you for the bloop bloop. I'm behind 18 messages, guys. I read alchemize, yes. It's deeper than alchemize. It's deeper than alchemize. Listen, I think I was blind the whole time. He exposed himself to me. He said a screenshot about his cheating. Did I freeze? Was I not channeling maybe, Billy? Maybe I was channeling. Lucinda, this is deeper than what you think, Lucinda. This is a lesson that you haven't really acknowledged yet. I'm 24 years old, young, and I still feel my father, and I feel like I'm a child, not in control. Because you created it. Takeshi, you created that. It's on TikTok. What's on TikTok? Nature. What's on TikTok? Takeshi, thank you for the follow. Hi, Craig. I trust to know you're doing well. I think I was in love. What is love, Lucinda? That's why I'm asking, what is love? How do I start feeling like a man who can make his own decisions without fear of what my parents feel? By taking away what your parents think and more acknowledging what you want to be. So Takeshi, you need to ask yourself, who am I? What am I? And who do I want to be? Not what people think I am, but who I think I am. And you really have to do that. He always says we should get back together for the sake of the baby. But his actions are not matching his words, Mkita. So I'm not asking you about him. I'm asking you about you. What is your self-worth and self-value if the baby wasn't there? Would you still be with him? When we go with it, that's the answer. I like that, Lady D. And the healing. So formal. Divine. You and Nate just love calling each other out. I freaking love it. Oh, did I freeze again? Weird. That's why I'm asking you, Lucinda. What is your self-worth and what is your self-value? I might be incorrect, but I think Princess might be understanding it is it as you saying she should stay. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm doing that and it keeps repeating. I've had the highest heart inside mindset and then it gets broken. No. All right. I'm going to catch up with comments, but I want you to hold on the comments because there's 4 of you with relationships that I need to go into. Alaska, welcome in. Yeah, but there's a pattern you have, Princess. Lucinda as well. KG, you need to hear this. Billy, thank you for the gift, love. And Keita, honestly, no, we would not be together if there was no baby. I would have forgotten about him. All right. Okay. So why haven't you done that with the baby? It's deeper than that, Takeshi. No one can respect you but you. All right. I've caught up with the comments. Thank you. Who was it? Mini, thank you. Thank you, Mini. All right. To all of you that's got problem with relationships, right? Do you understand when I say I attract who I am? Just yes or no? Takeshi, focus here. Takeshi, focus here. Guys, focus here. Do you all understand? I attract who I am. All right. Okay. If I say I attract who I am, what does that mean? It means I believe in something that my energy is projecting. So deep down inside of me, I believe this, which I am projecting, which is allowing me to attract. Right. So when you say, my partner is A, B, C, D, E, F, blah, blah, fish cakes, what you're actually saying that it's me attracting a me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, G. Are you still with me? Okay. I attract who I am means I believe in something which is projecting into a reality which is then attracting. So if my husband or my boyfriend is an asshole, a narcissist, a cheater, means I have trust issues. I have trust issues. Right. Because I have trust issues, that means I don't trust me. I don't believe what I think I am. Therefore, my body, my mind, and my soul are having different frequencies. Different frequencies. Okay. So if my body and my mind and my soul is having a different frequency, every time I'm finding fault in Tom, Dick, and Harry, It's because deep inside of me, I believe that about me, but I don't want to see it. So I'd rather find it in them. If I want to change the world that I'm in, I have to change the way I think I am. Because what I think I am, my body is going to vibrate that. And my soul is going to bring me that. Because what I'm thinking about them is actually me thinking about me. So a lot of people that go on a healing journey, I'm one, okay? A lot of people that went on a healing journey, I'm one, right, was attracting the same thing all the time. And every time I was attracting the same thing, I was not taking accountability, only to realize that what I thought about other people was telling my body that this is what I think of me, and my soul was giving that. So the more that I said, it's them, my soul said, give her more, give her more, give her more. So when I started to change how I thought about other people, because I started to love those parts in me, I then started to say, guys, do you realize how my mother's changed, how my brother's changed, how my father's changed? It wasn't them that changed. It was my perception of them that changed, because my perception of myself changed. Does that all make sense? Because you're still judging partners. There's still something in you still haven't accepted, Shine. As I self-reflect, that's right, Chardonnay. Okay. So, if you attracted a cheating man, that means you already had trust issues in the relationship. And they just proved you right. Because that's where your focus was. I didn't trust him, but I thought, let me just. But they were showing you already. They were already showing you who they were. The way you look at things change the things you look at. That's right. One, Daya, I didn't even know Daya said that. I didn't even know that Daya said that. Right, so I attract who I am means I believe in something that I'm projecting into the world I am in. Right, so my partner, I find fault in A, B, C, D, E. Your body, your soul doesn't know your partner. Your body, your soul only knows you. Therefore, your mind is saying, right, they want more of this. Let's put out the frequency in my body, and I'm going to keep attracting that. And that's what you're doing. You keep attracting the same thing. It's not them, it's you. I've accepted him, but I realize I'm more free in myself when I'm alone. There you go. But that's because you didn't know your self-worth and self-value. Because he showed you once, he showed you twice, and he showed you 3 times, and you still stayed with him, Bella. Whose fault's that? Yours, because you still stayed with him. That's okay, love. We all have to learn from this experience. Your energies are ancient. My energies are ancient, Marcia. What do you mean ancient? I am just really realizing that recently. Wow, it's quite a difficult journey when you break a lifetime of pattern. It's not difficult. It's only difficult because your ego is bruised. Be truthful with yourself and them, and that's what made me see Marcia. No more people pleasing. Oh, Billy, your words are very kind, love. You did. You did know, Bella. You're lying. Because they're telling me that you were always chasing them. When they didn't communicate with you, you chased them. When they weren't texting you, you went and go text them. You were chasing them, Bella. whether they were chasing or not, they were showing you that they're not interested in you, but you kept chasing them. That's why I said, I need to leave. I will be better off alone. But like I said, I have no safety net. You do. Because if you believe you're lacking, that's what you're creating. That's what I keep telling you, Princess. You're not listening. Patrick says, good morning, friends of my love. Heko, your teachings is very fact. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Patrick. That's why I'm getting my money sorted so I can. Money is you. Money is you. Everything is you. Your wisdom is deep, Marcia. Multiverse kind of energy. Oh, gosh. Thank you, Mani. If accepting my inner self causes a rift with friends and family, then do I just cut? If your inner self, okay, when you accept all inner self, right? And people leave, you have to leave, they have to go because you've learned the lesson. And you people are going to come match the energy that you're in, Takeshi. Does that make sense? Okay, let me go show you in visual. Right. Okay. I'm going to show you a version of me that once was, right? So this is Marcia. Marcia was the victim. Marcia blamed. Marcia was judging. And she was attracting all this chaos in her life, right? Okay, which is the low frequency. When I went into healing, right, my energy changed. And when my energy changed, all these people that I had to learn from go away and new people come in. And these people are teaching me something new, right? And every time I learn something new about myself, my energy gets higher. And as my energy gets higher, these go away and new people come into my life to teach me new things about me. This is how you evolve. But if you are attached to these people, they abandoned me, they hurt, they did nothing to you, you did it to yourself, then you will never evolve. And you're going to keep depleting your energy. Does that make sense? Shine, we all did. Everybody's done that. Some men needed validation from a woman and some women needed validation from a man. But what you actually need is validation for yourself. It's the masculine in you that needs the validation. So I can do this by myself? Yes. Because if I can do it, so can you. Isabella, rise and shine. Craig says yes. Maybe we need new patterns, guys, for 225. Ask yourself, are you happy with now? That's not what I'm saying, Princess. You believe that a man can save you? Is that what you believe? Because you're telling me you don't need a man. Princess, I'm gonna make you aware of what you're doing, because what you're saying, what you're thinking, what you're saying is not, that energy is not matching. And I want you to come into awareness, right? So you're saying I don't need a man, right? But then you're telling me you lack money. And then you're saying you need a safe space, right? So what you're actually telling me is I'm lacking. Because what you're saying and what you're thinking and what you believe doesn't match. You are who you think you are, and you attract what you think you are. So if you say, I have no money, you're telling the universe, I'm forever never going to have money, and I need a man to give me money. But I don't need a man. So instead, I'm going to use the man to give me the money. And then I'm just going to leave him after I don't need him. There's a pattern there, my love. You need to change the pattern. You're doing this without realizing you're doing it. Okay, so now that you've rejected your father, why do you keep attracting the same thing? Guys, we have patterns that we don't realize we have patterns. I make you aware of the patterns. That's it. I'm not judging you. I'm just making you aware. I'm aware of everything in my life, and I'm taking responsibility from now on. Okay, so now that you're aware and you're taking responsibility, give it all the love that you can and change it for the better. Because you have the ability to change it through a thought, through a word, and through an emotion. Everything is you creating you. I'm going to say this again. Everything is you creating you. So in words, my world is creating my world. My world is creating my world. So it's you creating you. Mine was trying to avoid what happened with my mother. That was mine, nature's life. That was mine. So what can I say to create better? See yourself as love, independence, creative, abundant, happy, successful. See yourself in everything that you wish you wanted to be all your life, but you never got to be because you leaned on someone. So ask yourself why you're constantly leaning on someone and why do you think you can't do it yourself? My mind is at a good place. I love that, Lucinda. Yes, that's true. You have to love you. Absolutely, you have to love you first. I do, like I've said, I'm on a manifesting journey. Right, manifesting means breath. Manifesting is breath. It's not outside of you. So when you're breathing, that's manifestation. When you open your eyes and close your eyes, that's manifestation. When you move your arms, that's manifestation. If you think it's outside of you, that means you're chasing it. You have to know it. It's in you. Princess, now do you get what I'm saying? It's inside of you. Because if you think it's there, it's always going to be there and you're always going to chase it. And if you're chasing it means you're going to keep running after an apple that's never going to come to you. If you keep chasing, you guys have got to think of it this way, right? You've got to think of it this way, right? You need to be patient. If I am a man and I'm going to go fishing, right? Here's the water. Am I going to jump in the water and chase the fish? Or am I going to wait for the fish to come to me? Let's all dig deep, my brothers and sisters. You want to know how you're doubting yourself? Here's a way to show yourself how you doubt yourself without realizing you're doubting. If I'm a fisherman, and I'm going to go to the water to catch some fish, am I going to jump in the water to find the fish? Or am I going to wait for the fish to come to me? That's number one. Am I going to chase the fish as number one? Or am I going to wait for the fish? That's number two. So give me a number one or a number two. That's right. That's right, Isabella. But that's a lie, Shine, because you manifest everything. So to say I manifest big things and small things, then you're lying. That's contradictory to what you're saying. So is that number two? Okay, so you're all giving me number two. Right. So if you're giving me number two, and you're waiting for the fish, what do I have to do? What do I have to do to make sure that that fish is going to touch that line? What do I have to do? Trust. What else? Apart from patience. The no. Bait. What is the bait? What is the bait? To bite, that's a fact. Right. That bait is good bait. I believe that this bait is a master. Who does that bait represent? That bait represents my frequency, my vibration, the Guru Self-I. That's who it represents. I trust that bait to catch that fish. I know it's there. I believe it so much that I've put my focus on it. I focused on it so much that I actually saw a big motherfucking fish catch that bait. Right? So what's going to happen? Do you think that fish is going to run away? Or do you think that fish is going to go there? Do you think that that fish is going to go to that bait? Or is it going to run away? I believe it, I know it, I see it, I feel it, I just am it. What do you think that fish is going to do? 1, it's going to run away. Or 2, it's going to come to me free willingly without me doing anything. 2. That's right, Isabella. What else? It's your self-confidence, it's your self-trusting, it's your self-knowing, it's you seeing it, you believing it. You've put that energy in that bait that this fish has no choice. It's going to go, found that bait, and it's going to go and it's going to go, and you found it and you've hit that fish, and that fish becomes you. And that, my brothers and sisters, is how you fucking manifest. But the problem is, your words, your energy, and your body is talking 3 languages. So your words are saying, I'm going to. I believe. I need the attention. I believe. I think I can. I wish I can. I hope I can. That's like saying, I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. I'm a No. It's not going to fucking work. Because your body's going to say, what fucking song are you playing? What Porsche? What brakes? You don't even have the How's the fucking Porsche going to start if you don't have the The only way it's going to have that is if you fucking believe it. But the problem is none of you fucking believe you. You believe a card. You believe a tree. You believe the TV. You believe the TikTok. You believe in a book. You believe in a fucking piece of paper. You believe in rubbish, but you don't believe in you. When are you going to fucking believe in you? Because your body and your heart, your mind, is not listening to your soul, but listening to every Tom, Dick, and fucking Harry. Because I need the validation and I need the attention. And it's their fault. And I blame them because I didn't take the choice. I had the opportunity, but I was scared. And now they took my job when I could have got it. You'll never catch that fish. Because you're always going to blame someone. You're never going to catch that fish because you're always going to find fault. You're never going to catch that fucking fish because you can't even fucking see you. You don't even hear you because you're too focused on Tom, Dick, and motherfucking Harry that you've missed the fish. You want to know how multi-millionaires are multi-millionaires? Because they don't give a flying fuck of what people think of them. They don't. But here you are watching them instead of watching you. So my guidance is, instead of chasing the fish, believe in the one who's doing the fishing, and that is you. That is you. Because if you don't believe in you and you are entertained with entertainment, you're always going to entertain the entertainment. Don't complain if you're poor. Don't complain that you're attracting narcissists. Don't complain that your life is shit. Don't complain because you're creating the shit. Because if you're not making the choice to make that change, you are choosing to be that. And if you are not happy with what you are in that, then you don't believe in who you are. You don't. It doesn't matter how many books you're going to fucking read. It doesn't matter how many times you're going to kneel down and pray. It doesn't matter what belief systems you are going to fucking chase. You will never fucking see anything in you because you don't want to face the mirror that is you. It's plain and simple. From the 1600s, they were telling you. You didn't listen. From the 1700s, they were telling you. You didn't listen. From the 1800s, they were telling you. You didn't listen. On the 1900s, they're telling you. You didn't listen. Now they're telling you, and you still don't fucking listen. You don't. You are only going to listen when you are in that pain, when you're looking for the Savior and the Savior's never going to find you. I was looking for my Savior. Guess who saved me? Take a wild guess, my brothers and sisters. Who do you think was saving me? Oh, I was fucking victim of note. I was looking for my Savior. Please. Who saved me? Me. There was no one, not even a phone, not even food, not even a fucking peanut. Nothing. Not even a book. Not even a radio station. No one could save me but me. And trust me, when I played the blame game, I played the blame game. I was finding fault on everything. My mother, my father, my brother, my uncle, my dog, my cat, the ant, the fly, everything. I was finding fault in the wind. If the wind blew, oh man. If the wind blew, why are you messing my hair? The wind was just being the wind. My hair was just being the hair. You want to change your life? You have to change you. If you don't like your life, you have to change you. If you don't like the people you're in, you have to change you. It's not them, it's you. It's not them, it's you. If you don't like the way they talk to you, why aren't you telling them? Oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings. You're fucking lying. You're trying to please. You're pleasing them. Out of all the rules in this realm, there's only two. Don't hurt someone and don't take away from someone. That's it. That's the rule. That's the rule. If they don't want to hear what you're saying, then they're not in alignment with you. Why are you still entertaining it? Because deep down inside, you still want them to change to make your fucking ego feel better. You got to kill that motherfucking ego. If you don't like what you're attracting, you got to change that fucking ego. You got to change that ego. That's the only way. The only way. So instead of being the donkey that chases the hay, rather be the hay and the ass instead. And that means become uniquely you, and who doesn't like you is not aligned to you. Let them go. Simple. Simple. I was a big ass. I was the big ass trying to chase the fucking hay. I need to realize that I am the hay and I am the ass, which made me unique. What I'm saying to you guys is, by you waking up and breathing, you're manifesting. By you opening your eyes, you're manifesting. By you moving your arm, you are manifesting. By you walking, you're manifesting. By making coffee, you're manifesting. By driving a car, you're manifesting. You are manifesting every second of every minute of every hour of every day. So when you are in awareness and observed self, it's not about being in awareness and observed around the world. It's being self. You have to know yourself, because yourself is the world. And when you change your perspective of this, everything around you changes. We are the flower in the swamp. That's right, Lady D. I love your wording, Lady D. We are the flower in the swamp. The whole reality changes when you change your reality. And the reality is about yourself, your perspective of self. And I can honestly say that was a performance of note. That was a performance. That was like a written script without a written script. This is my ego taking accountability for the action, the passion. That was a performance. That deserved an Oscar performance. Did I get my Oscar? Did anybody give me my Oscar? That's right. We sabotage ourselves without sabotage. Thank you for the follows. I'm very grateful and thankful. Thank you for tapping the screens, my brothers and sisters. The symbol of the lotus flower. Thank you for the Oscar. Thank you, Carol. Thank you for the Oscar. All right. Does that make sense, my brothers and sisters? So everything, including relationships, is self-reflection of self. Everything. Craig, thank you for the gift, Craig. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? As much as you asked, I had to also. I got it. Oh, honey, I got it because of the performance. Oh, Rita, thank you. Lucinda, you're welcome. Guys, never doubt yourselves. I want to give you some guidance. Can I give you some food for thought? And I want you to sit with this. Don't do it because I said so. Please, I beg you, don't do it because I said so. Intability, welcome in. Okay, can I give you guys a little seed? Can I give you guys a little seed? It's slapped different. Okay, gee. No, change your words, Lucinda. You're not a work in progress. You're perfectly just the way. Oh, Delissa, I'm very grateful. All right, here is it. I want you to get a pen and paper. And I want you to write. And I want you guys to write these words down. Robert, you're so welcome. I want you guys to write these words down. Right. Believe, trust, know, willing, become. But before you even touch these words, I want you to forget the past. Just do this one day. I'm not saying do it all the time. I'm saying just do this one day. You will get what I'm trying to do here. Right? You have to forget the past. In other words, as if you just got born. Your clean brain. Apart from being present, Billy, I'm talking deep now, right? In other words, you just got born. You're going to wake up. You're going to wake up. You have no belief. You have no family. You have no friends. Like, you literally clean slate. Clean. As if you were just born. Apart from deprogramming. Brother M, start fresh. You can say that start fresh, but I would say as if you just got born today. Like you were born at the age that you are right now. So in other words, there is no reset is a good word. I like that word reset. I prefer reset, even though start afresh and reset sounds similar. Not knowing anything, right? No past. That's right, Brother M. There's no past. Nothing exists. Nothing exists. Right? Nothing exists. But right here, right now. KG, flip the page. I like your wording. Flip the page. Like you're starting a new book, an empty book. Julie, welcome in, my love. Okay? Factory default. I love that word. In the now, you can say in the now exists. Right. You're going to do that just one day, guys. And I want you, it's going to, if you do this, you're going to get that light bulb after light bulb after light bulb. Okay. That's right, Princess. You can say that. That's why whoever said be in the now is in the right reset, factory, right? And then when you wake up in the morning, you've cleaned that slate and you look at the piece of paper that you wrote this. Believe, trust, know, willing, become. In the morning, as soon as you wake up, don't touch your phone. Not even the phone exists. You all have to hear me here. Because if you do this, it's going to trigger something in you in a massive way. Okay. None of this exists. You wake up in the morning and all you have is these words. Believe, trust, know, willing, become. Right. If nothing exists and it's only you, you have to ask yourself, okay, what do I believe? If nothing exists, what do I believe? If nothing exists, what do I trust? If nothing exists, what do I know? If nothing exists, what am I willing to do? If nothing exists, what do I become? And sit with it. And you're going to get a light bulb. When you get that light bulb, I want you then to follow through. And this is important. Because if nothing exists, then this doesn't exist either. Does everybody get this? Do you all understand what I'm trying to do here? If you do this, your whole life will change. Like this. Move in silence. Move in silence. You will if you do it. You will if you don't get it now, you will if you do it. Who says I don't? Rito, what are you afraid of? Apart from belief, you have to know this. Because belief is not alone. Instability, do you understand what I'm saying? Belief is not alone. Silence is divine, that's right. Since I started working on myself, meditating and letting go, I've been getting light bulbs and saying, follow through the light bulbs. Nonhlanhla, follow through the light bulbs, my love. Okay, take a screenshot and write notes there. In other words, I start the day with no beliefs. I was just reborn. Nothing exists. Nothing exists. And then when you wake up in the morning, you're going to take these words. Nice, Brother M. I like that, Brother M. That's looking out for a brother. I really like that. Okay. And when you wake up in the morning, sit with this. You got to remember, nothing exists. Just sit with this. Sit with this. If it doesn't work tomorrow, it will work the next day. If it doesn't work the next day, you'll do it until it works. You got to sit with it, my brothers and sisters. When you get that light bulb, you got to follow through with no fear. You have to sit with it. Absolutely, Tabang. Nonhlanhla, you're welcome. Because that light bulb is important for you. It's not for anybody, it's for you. And you follow through with no fear because nothing exists. And you trust, know, willing to do, and become it. After losing my mom around May, I stopped everything and I lost hope till now. As we speak, I am so afraid. Why? Did your mom do everything for you, Instability? I'm not judging, I'm asking. Guys, I have no judgment. This is better than therapy. That's right, Tabang. It's only found inside. That's why I'm telling everybody to do this. This one helped me. Instability, did your mom do everything for you? It's not a judgment, my love. I need you to come into a realization. Nice, Takeshi. Nice, Takeshi. Nature's Love says this is better than therapy. And Nature's Love says it's 100%. I was the only child. She was my everything and I was doing everything for her. Apart from you doing everything for her, was she doing everything for you as well? Because what they're showing me is you depended on her and she depended on you. So now you have to learn how to depend on yourself, love. You have to depend on yourself, my angel. And take the time to heal, Instability. Don't compare your healing with other people's healing. Do you make yourself a priority? Because now you're saying, I'm taking care of my kids. So you were taking care of your mother, now you're taking care of your kids. Who else are you taking care of? That's right, Lady D. Do you see a pattern that you're doing, Instability? You've abandoned yourself. I was looking after my mother. Now I'm looking after my kids. When are you going to look after you? I was there. Fuck, I was there. I think that's the discussion I had with this beautiful soul yesterday. Now, says Julie. Absolutely. Only now exists. Marcy, can I ask you a question? Yes, of course you can. Carol, give her your wise words because she needs to hear your wise words of what you used to do and what you're doing now different. I can imagine questions you'd ask in therapy. The therapist will need therapy. Are you all right? Always. I am. I truly am. I'm in bliss. I've never felt so much peace in my life like I have lately. I'm so grateful for my journey. I really am. Take the word trying. Instability, you need to take the word trying. Trying is an excuse. I think that's me too. I don't take care of me. I take care of everything and everyone. There you go. You see how we're collectively healing each other? You see how we're collectively healing each other? Because of beautiful interability speaking a truth, Princess has come to a realization. I understand that. Lucinda, why do you think there's something wrong with me? Pin that, Carol, pin that. You sound so calm when you're saying that. It's because I am. If you see something that's wrong with me, that means you've seen something inside of you which is projecting. So ask yourself, why did you think maybe there was something wrong? But if you just wanted to know out of your knowing, I'm honestly telling you, I am such in bliss. I am so grateful that I had to go through what I needed to go through to come to this realization and awareness of self. Thank you for the bloop bloop, Sean. I'm very grateful. We are resonant as a collective. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for the bloop bloop. Keep tapping that screen. 10:10. I've got 20 minutes and then I have to go. Have to go only because I've got stuff to do. Tabang, that's huge. Thank you. I just wanted to ask. I never know what the next. I never know. Thank you, Tabang. I never know what the next person is going through. But the thing is, what you see in other people is what you see in yourself. Lucinda, do you hear what I'm saying? Because what we think someone else is going through, it's not what they're going through, it's what we of ourselves. So ask yourself, what is the abandonment of self, Lucinda? It's a good question. I'm grateful you asked. Tabang, that was huge. Thank you. Yes, pretending. There you go. That's right, Isabella. It's all about self. So you know when someone says the I can see through the soul, what you're actually seeing is yourself, because this deceptive eye, I call it the deceptive eye. The deceptive eye is a reflection of self. So when you say I can see through your soul, what you're actually seeing is yourself. I used to be so worried about my mom and little sister. I'm learning to focus on myself. Learning, say I am learning. I have learned. No. I know you've been honest with yourself, KG, but you have to trick your subconscious to know that you are already there. Thank you for the follow, Poka. Took me 5 weeks, Marcia. I face my mirror and I feel as light as a feather. I'm present and love me. I love that, Billy. That's right, Isabella. That's right. It's only you. Remember that saying we used to say as kids, what you say is what you are. Yeah, Susie, because it's true. Kholokile. I appreciate you. I'm going to start by loving or focusing on myself. Yes. Don't say or, say I am. Because when you doubt, you're doubting self. I am seen. That's right. I am seen self. Am I Christian? No. I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. I'm not anything. I'm all things and yet nothing at the same time, Roy. Thank you for asking. Any other questions? We got 20 minutes. This is fun. Guys, if you haven't taken a screenshot, take the screenshot. Remember to wake up to these words and sit with it. And you'll see everything change. DJ Layla, rise and shine, love. I'm all things and yet nothing, yeah. So, Brother M, the reason why I say I'm all things and yet nothing, that means I'm limitless, I'm unlimited. I'm open to all realities, I'm open to all potential, I'm open to all experiences. And I don't judge it, because as soon as I judge it, I've perceived it, I did that. So if I say it's negative, that means I did it. If I say it's positive, I did it. Nothing is a good or a bad until you've perceived it that way. You did that through a judgment. I am focused. I love that, KG. Everyone learned a lot today. I'm so happy. I'm very grateful. It wasn't only you that learned. Remember, what I say to you, I'm saying to myself. I've been recording everything since I joined. That's good, Takeshi. That is good, Takeshi. That is good, love. Be nothing to be everything. That's right. Be nothing to be everything. Marcia, thank you so much. I'm seeing why I'm here today. I'm open eyes. I'm grateful. We all manifested this. We did. We manifested this. Can love traumatize you for years? Love, what is love? Rito, what is love? I want you to come to understanding. The words rise and shine just took on a new meaning to me. I appreciate you so much. Oh, Lady D, I'm so grateful to you. And Lady D, thank you for your honesty. I know it wasn't easy, but thank you. Journalist works for me. that too. Dragged yourself into deep waters to discover. That's right, Takeshi. What is the meaning of be nothing to be everything? I'll tell you. Did everybody take a screenshot? Marcia, you will be putting today's live on YouTube. Yes, yes, because it was a deep healing for me too, Mani. I will. What is love? I didn't say romantic. What is love? Rito, what is love? I'm going to give you a perspective and I want you to sit with it. Don't take it from what I'm saying. Take it for what you can understand from you. It's on the link tree. Takeshi, for all of you that don't know, I have a Discord community. There are tools there. The Discord community is called Limitless and Timeless. Discord is another app. And there's over 300 members in there, and there are free tools in there. So if you want to, just go to the link tree, which is in the bio. I missed a little bit. It's all good. Mani, it's all good. It's all good, love. Being something confines you to a particular reality. Being nothing opens you to the vastness. That's right. All right, so I'm going to give you a perspective for the person who asked me about love. Okay? I'm going to give you my perspective. Take a screenshot, and then you're going to sit with yourself. You're going to sit with yourself and find this for you. Right. For me, love is light. Light means accept. Accept means allow. What do you allow? I allow breath. Thank you, Mani. Bloop, bloop. Okay. Right. Allow breath. What is breath? Breath is flow. What is flow? It's water. What is water? It is formless and shapeless. Right. Love is not an emotion. Love is not a gift. Love is not a touch. Love is not something you can see. Love is not something you can taste. Love is not something you can feel. And love is not something you can touch. Man created that. And what's worse is man created the word unconditional because the ego needs to define something. They needed, I needed to be a dash and dot. A dash and a dot. Curve your T's and dot your lines, right? We did that. Ego did that. Okay. So love is what we truly are. But love can only exist where? In the darkness. And darkness cannot exist without light, and light cannot exist without darkness. Love can let go of attachments. Yes. Okay. Right. So the darkness cannot shine without the light, and the light cannot shine without the darkness. Because dark and dark is too dark. It's mud. Light and light is too light. Okay. There's no flow. It's stagnant. Everything has to flow. It has to flow. It has to be formless. It has to be shapeless. So take a screenshot of that and sit and meditate, and your truth will come. Your truth, your definition will come to light. I'm only giving you a seed. You need to find your inner truth. There will not be a shadow without the light. That's right. The yin and the yang. The yin and the yang. That's why there is the one cannot exist without the other. Everything has an opposite. That's right. It's called duality. Once you've become one with that, there is no more duality. You become neutral. You become one. You become formless and shapeless. There's a book that I'm busy downloading right now, and I'm going to put it on Discord, and I would recommend you all read it. It's not an easy read, just say. But you'll understand your capabilities of what you are capable of doing if you're interested in reading the book. It's like the fundamentals of yes, Takeshi. Yes, it's deeper than Tai. Actually, it's the same. So Tai Chi, Hindu, the gurus, Taoism, Paganism, they're all in the same category. They were trying to teach the same thing. 10 minutes. Yeah, if everybody taps in 10 minutes, then thank you so much, Carol. Love is everything. We are only pieces. Yeah. H, why am I manifesting hard reads? It's a bug. It's a very interesting book. It's gonna open your mind, Alyssa. It really is. It's gonna open your mind. I will put it on Discord, available for everybody. I recommend it to everybody. I'm very grateful to all my subscribers, and you help me with my daily bread. But I do believe everybody needs to read this book. It's important. Absolutely agreed, Tabang. So are you. Everybody is wise. You're all adding value to each other. You don't even realize. Every single one of you have added value to one another, including me. So please don't see yourself less than me or more than anyone else. See the value that you are. We are all equal, every single one of us. What's the book called? Oh, gosh. Let it finish downloading and I'll tell you. It's every time I try and look at it, I've got a blank space because I've got 4 things running in the background. Lady D, I appreciate you. I want to do Mama Trick. Is that a good plan? Follow your heart. It's good if you feel it's good. It's bad if you feel it's bad. You're the one creating it, Lucinda. Do you understand what I keep saying to you? It's good if you feel it's good. It's bad if you feel it's bad. You're the one creating it. So if your heart says it feels good, then do it. If your heart says it's bad, then don't do it. Don't judge it. If you're going to keep waiting for someone to tell you what to do, you're going to keep being manipulated. That means you still need validation. Oh, downloading a PCs, thinking from. That's right. Nice, Nature's Love. Oh, I appreciate your kind words, Nature's Love. Elizabeth, I trust to know you're doing well, my love. And just remember, by you guys healing, you're changing 1 billion thoughts. You're changing 1 billion thoughts by you guys healing. Thoughts. Oh, thoughts is like this. Never mind. I got called up by myself. So by you healing yourself, you're changing 1 billion thoughts in the collective. That's why there's a massive change coming. And that's why you all feel like there's a change coming. Okay. So can I give you some guidance? And this is not a judgment. If you see something on TikTok and saying, look, there's no hashtags and this message is for you, it's not for you, it's for them. Just telling you. Follow your heart knows. In the Praise of the Shadows, Generation Tansiki is a good book. That is fucking true as note. Odette, thank you for the... Guys, take a screenshot of what Odette just wrote there. Highly recommend that book. Highly recommend that book. If we keep waiting for someone to make a decision for us, we keep being manipulated. Yes. Please, guys, if you're waiting for someone to make a decision for you, you will forever be manipulated by the outside. This is crazy. I told my girlfriend I want to go for therapy last night, and now I'm getting it. Wow. No. Takeshi, look what you fucking manifested. You see how powerful you are, Takeshi? Do you realize how powerful you are? You told your girlfriend you went to therapy and then you said this is better than therapy. You did this. That's how powerful you all are. You too, Delissa. Wow. Takeshi, you just come to a massive realization. The power of you. Guys, give some love to Takeshi because I think Takeshi just realized, fuck, I am manifesting everything. Well done, Takeshi. Now do you know how powerful you are? Now do you believe how powerful you are? Now do you believe that you are the fisherman? Now do you believe it? Wow. Your words gave me an aha moment and I thank you. I appreciate you. That's why I know I do cards, but I don't like cards. I really don't. And you guys can keep making the excuse, I need the validation. No, you don't. I need the confirmation. No, you don't. You're lying to yourselves and you're lying to me. Open here now, not to ever be closed again. I love those words. Open without interference. I love that. God put us all here in this life to live here whilst I just give seeds. That's it. I cannot tell you what to do because if I'm telling you what to do, I'm manipulating you. That's why I don't like to tell you guys do it. We tell you one day, Marcia. Absolutely. I look forward to it. You might be telling me already and you don't know that, latest love. What we need to know is already inside us. That's fact. That's right. We just have to choose to see. You guys are freaking amazing. And what I see in you is what I see in me. And I love you for that. Wow, this was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful live. And I want to say thank you to every single one of you. Thank you from the deepest depths of my heart. Thank you for all of you that asked the questions. Thank you for all of you that heard the perspective. Thank you for all of you that tapped the screen. Thank you for all of you that shared your abundance with me. Thank you to my beautiful subscribers. Thank you for your patience. My heart is full right now. My cup is overflowing. Oh, I fucking love that, Carol. The example where I can see through your soul gave me a monument learning every day. Oh, Nantlantla, I love you. The frequency of love. That's right, Rita. Every life is enlightening. There's some moments it's not so enlightening, but it is. I'm very grateful. The magic mirrors. I love those words. The magic mirrors. I really love those words. The magic mirrors. Thank you for reminding me of this. I accept it gratefully. I accept you too. Thank you. KG, thank you so much. And I want to say thank you to all of you because you shared your precious time. Your valuable, precious time. You shared it with me, and I'm very grateful for that. Please understand that your time is precious, and I need you to be in awareness of that. And I'm very grateful that you took your precious time and was in this live and shared it with me. So I'm very grateful. Julia, I appreciate you too. Lady D. Love and light to everyone. You too, Lucinda. Billy, I love you too, my love. There's two Lucindas in the house. Elizabeth, thank you so much. Listen, Linda. I am, Carol. I'm listening. I am, Carol. I'm listening. I really am. I'm listening. It is time to say goodbye. We got to 117K. I'm very grateful and thankful. Have a magical day. Be a magical you. Just remember, you are capable of anything. I want to say thank you. Go out there. Go see yourself. Go hear yourself. Go be yourself. If something's not aligned for you, let it go. It's okay to walk away. Learn the art of rejection, because when you learn the art of rejection, you learn the art of growth. And it's not growth for them. It's growth for you. And as you grow, the collective grows. You might not see it today, but you will see it when you're ready. I love you. I honor the light in you as I honor the light in me. Go out there. Go take over the world. You're gods after all. Damn it, Janet. Love prevails always. Always. Diddly.